A wonderful good day, everybody, and welcome to the next session of the Vampire Lord series. We're going to go a little bit further towards our spaceship. So, last time I started to build the hangar, or, well, I don't know if I want to call it like that, but this is where I want to build my spaceship eventually. So, there's some plans for that going on. There's, of course, a lot of stuff to be done before, but I got the fabrication down. We are actually not that super far away from these developments anymore. It's just a bit of silver and a bit of steel, and, well, it's a little bit more than that, but you know what I want to say. So, we're going to have a jolly good time here today. Medical emergency. That's just blood loss, isn't it? There is no medical emergency. So let's go on and waste another bajillion of steel units here, so I can be super sad about my fashion urges once I build that spaceship. It's all in the plan. Jokes aside, I really do love those super fancy tiles, and since I'm playing a vampire's castle thing, I really cannot stop myself, you know? It's just like, you know... In my personal fantasy, vampires do like fancy stuff. They prefer fancy stuff over unfancy stuff, you know. I mean, who wouldn't? But you get the idea. Okay. This will be the death blow to my remaining steel deficits, I think. But who cares? We can actually leave our base again. The mechanoids from the last time have left the building, and there's lots of steel deficits lying around here, so we can go for that. All right. So how on earth did that explode? Whatever. Okay. So one day soon, yeah, let's have some proper flooring in the kitchen too. There we go. Witwook Raiders. So they are unusually clever, and they're dropping right on top of us. So this is actually going to be quite a nasty fight. It's the worst Dryad. Right. Disaster. His positioning sucks. He's going to be right in the middle of them, so I'll have to retreat him. Or wait a sec, we're just going to put him down here. He's got the shotgun, doesn't he? Yeah. So why is there a dead centipede gunner in my smoke leaf field? Well, we'll have to delay that question for another moment. So Nelson, Norbert, you guys, you got assault rifles and other good guns. Stop behaving like idiots, so... Alright, where's Hizush at? Up there, alrighty. So... I'm gonna bring our gunners in position. So, we got... Alright. That's terrible. Alright. Luckily they drop podded directly on top of my grizzly bear, so that's at least some sort of relief. Some comical relief. There we go. Bad design to disaster was destroyed. Well, we're going to get past that, I guess. Why is Hizush beaten up? Needle gun. Well, must be other days' news. Alright. So. Oh, wait a second. That's looking like a victory to me. Okay, we got this. as far as I'm seeing, only the grizzly bear is almost dead, but damn, I love that coagulate skill. Problem solved, you know. Is it only me, or do these Itakin make Wookiee noises while they're dying? That certainly looked like, sounded like Wookiee noises. Damn, I'm down. So we're going to coagulate that dude, and we're going to add him into our position. Mine. We're gonna have some fun with that dude. I love to play inherently evil factions because that allows you to just have some really good fun with your prisoners. So there's some free steel for us in it. That's pretty decent. Okay, that went down well. Sanguophages are such beasts, man. It's just one of these dudes and he's totally clapping that. It's pretty scary. Troy just single-handedly beaten down most of these attackers there. Hey, welcome back, El Azel. Happy to see you again. I just decided to have, after a good giveaway stream, some jolly good fun with the RimWorld again. Because, you know, I'm somehow very motivated to complete this run. I don't know why, but I'm hell-bent on building that spaceship and getting Lord Troy somewhere else, you know. Besides that, this colony is a lot of fun. So, Ark, my dude. Electric shock. Very shocked. I like that. He's very shocked. So, take of that leg. And we can't amputate the other leg because it's still healthy. Whatever. A little bit sad that I have to use the good old no legs prisoner treatment there, but I dislike it because I find it kind of lame. But at the end of the day, what can I do, you know? It's literally the only way how you can do how you can automate the blood feeding for your characters, and therefore I'm grudgingly doing it. There we go. So, Mad Boomalope. Oh my god. Yo, Troy, do your thing. Don't want to have it running into my defenses. Mainly because it will be... Oh, wait a sec. What am I doing here? Not Troy. You know, there's one downside of being a vampire. And that's you're flammable, you know. You are a member of the Flammables group, and that is something you should take with seriously. So, hey gamer, welcome, and Ganama, welcome. So the mod list is in the description box. I'm still working on a downloadable collection. I basically have to finally find out how you do that when you're using what's it called again, RimPy. I know that it can't be that hard. I've just been a lazy boy. So Troy, use your masterwork assault rifle and shoot down that monstrosity. Good job, man. Good job, considering his shooting is level 2. Right on. Well, that went down well. Okay. I like. So, obviously, we need something here. Bridge. So... my dudes are really taking very iffy routes just to avoid the water here. So I'd say we're going to make something like that here. There's really no shortage of wood here in the biome, so Good lord! There's a jungle in my front lawn. Mostly vanilla expanded, yeah. I wanted to play the Sanguophage background as pure as possible because, you know, biotech is still quite new, and I didn't want to mix it with too many mods in the first place. Until I know what I'm up to here. So, what did go wrong this time? So you stepped the patient into his torso twice. You cut him into the torso twice. Dude. Ugh. It's free doctor training. That's okay. And it's prisoner doctor training. Who cares? I do like the look of these tiles, though. I really like them. They look darn fancy. So, before this run, I did a little bit of a thinker, and I noticed that this would be spaceship number 3 to launch if this will be a success. Looking forward to that. There we go. Finally, some clean kitchen environment. And I think it's about time that we go for meals for good. There is more than enough material to work with here, so... And let's kick out the simple meal carefully agenda. It is pretty useful, but we can now dump it. It just does make everything go by so much faster. The difficulty is 120%. It's a little bit of something that I made up myself. Oh, wait a sec. Yeah. Haven't grown used to that. Oh no, it's 135. Because I personally find Strive to Survive too boring and Blood and Dust a little bit too punishing. And, well... The only thing I did here is I turned off the colonist instant kills because this series is based around one character. And friendly fire, because I hate friendly fire in this game. Not because of my colonists, because of the random trade caravans that gun down my own people if I have friendly fire enabled. So... There we go. Finally some fine meals in this shack. So Ark is no longer incapable of walking. We have to change that. Wait a sec. The treatment, yeah, they cancel it if they mess it up, of course, of course. So, damn, can't do it like that, so... We have to install a peg leg first and then remove the peg leg afterwards. Well, the insta-kills, I'm usually okay with that, but in this series I didn't want it to have it. Because the thing is, Sanguophages are mostly unkillable, but there's still that thing that they die if their brain gets destroyed. And I know my good old RimWorld. I know those good old one-shot bullets in the brain. I've had so many of those that I didn't want to risk it in this run. Because, you know, that's only a, you know... If there is a certain chance that it will happen, it's not a question of will it happen or something like that, but when will it happen? That's one really big problem of RimWorld in general. Hey Balkan, welcome. And Simon, welcome. Well, why should I? So he can't have a pleasant chat. So he's a pleasant chat while we're extracting blood out of him. Why deny our dude Ark here of his value as a tool for socialization? So, what's that? Forsaken anglerfish. Yum. Thanks, Randy. How pleasant. Ah, yeah, we have the Pukies in town already. The moment I disable the careful cooking thing, immediately they get the Pukies. Wonderful. Yeah, tribal short bow in the head and permanent brain damage. You say it, man, you say it. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's, I mean, the wonderful thing about RimWorld is, if it pisses you off, by all means turn on dev mode and remove the scar. I mean, that's a sandbox game. If you don't like the way the sandbox works, just make it so that it works how you want it. That's one thing that I really enjoy about RimWorld, you know? Whenever the game's tossing too much BS on me, I'm just toning down the BS, you know? That's okay. Not many games give you that freedom to play them like you want them to. That's one thing I totally enjoy about RimWorld. Always did, always will. And to all of you who have missed that stream while it was live, there's in the description box a link to Discord and Twitter. I do announce all my streams there, or you just hit that subscription button, do the bell thing, and YouTube will do the notifications for you. Also, while we're at it, there's also links to PayPal, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee, and this channel can use all the help that it can get. I'm a free content creator, I have no big sponsorships or stuff like that behind me. And I do it all for free, and I'm gonna stay like that. So be my guest, check it out. I'd be super happy. And with that, just have to do that once in a while. Else people forget that these things exist. So we got some berries hanging around here. This place is pretty wealthy. Let's check out how wealthy. Here. Fearless hunting warbird. Okay, so it's the Fearless again. Madud Norbert, first of all, are they also obsessed with their logs? So, oh sheesh. It's the Turbo Fearless again from hell, you know. So John, would you kindly step on over with your gun and give that thing a good shooting? Thank you. Because it's that stupid situation where the spider is allowed to go through the door. There we go. Fearless revenge. It won't get far. So, been there, done that. Stupid food poisoning. Once you let that into town, immediately something bad happens. Fearless hunting, Troy. I wouldn't do that if I were you. My dude. Wait a sec. Let me just quickly coagulate my man Norbert. Then we're going to... Do you want to have a talk about something? Alright, that was a short one. I expected a bit more fighting. Whatever. Take an easy fight any time of the day. So let's finish up the critters. Gotta love that that Sanguophage gameplay, man. It's quite a lot of fun, I think. So is that thing here, the anaconda, hungry too? Want some pain as well? So let's carry our man back home. Yeah. Exactly, John, exactly. So we're also going to do we're going to create another Sanguophage soon. And it's not exactly smart of me, but don't judge. I'm doing it for the fluff. I'm going to make the non-violent pawn in my colony is going to be the second Sanguophage. Why? Because Troy is the god emperor of this place. And the only other Sanguophage he could tolerate is his own priest, which happens to be non-violent because, you know, you wouldn't leave, no. It's just, you know. It's a clear hierarchy, and he's the God Emperor, and nobody else. Get it? Kazuko? No, Ollie. Ollie is that. He's non-violent, and he's tough too, which is a great trait to begin with. And he has a very high social skill, and he's the candidate. It would be absolutely smarter to make anybody else a Sanguophage in this colony. I'm well aware of that, but for the sake of storytelling, it's just such a great choice. Well, sometimes I do as well. If that's the case, my personal favorite rodeo is Empress Evil and 500% difficulty, and see how long I'll make it. It's ridiculously funny. I love that. It's just so great. But I gotta try Igor too. It would be absolutely ridiculous if we would be making out with Troy in the end. This would give me some good old Disgaea 4 vibes. If anybody of you played that game, if that might be the case, I must rename him into Fenric, though. If that's happening, I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna break the fourth wall. Hey, iDroid, welcome. Happy to see you again. Right on. So, we carry the Fairliskies back home. There we go. So, the good thing is we have no more mechanoid clusters outside there. So that means we can't pilfer that place. So, Militor. Here's another item to be recycled. Just right now making sure that not too many things lie outside there which can deteriorate. So, let's pick up a hunting squad. Let's pick up... Yeah, I do 3 are okay. Or, well, why does Disaster have only a short-range weapon? Gotta change that. Evil is too much suffering. Well, yeah, that's a real brutal experience, I know. But I somehow enjoy it at times. Just remembered we cannot make the assault rifle at the very moment because I want a fabrication bench more badly. It's about time. And we can easily make that by disassembling some of those ship chunks there. Okay. There we go. Disaster? No, he wasn't a slave. We picked him up. He was a drop pot thing. He was a drop potter. I mean, of course, he was a prisoner for a while, but not a slave. We hadn't had one slave converted in this colony yet. Jesus, I actually originally planned to enslave him, but then I realized how extraordinarily useful his Beastmaster stuff would be, and then I decided to keep him. It's a pretty crappy day to go out for hunting. Well, considering how they shoot, it's about darn time that we go out for a hunting trip. So, all of them will be converted. I convert everybody. Slaves are converted, even the blood slaves get converted. There we go. Yeah, foggy weather is actually really crappy for hunting, but I wanted to get rid of the last few predators here on the map. So the whole salvaging party here is less dangerous. I really got no interest in a hungry anaconda slithering towards another fool with a food poisoning, just happening to be at the wrong spot at the wrong time, you know. I've had that way too often lately, and therefore want to get rid of that beastie. Meanwhile, this is also a very good opportunity to haul the items that were lying around here. Okay. So, even Ark gets his conversion, you know? Well, not sure if I really dig that whiteness of the ritual room, but, you know, we paid for it now, so we're gonna keep it. That's one darn costly floor, so... Maybe if I ever have too many resources left over, though. Who knows? If we ever get into that position. So what are you doing, folks? You are shredding megs. You are efficiently unloading your inventory. Great. You are sleeping. You are digging. You are building carpets. You are cleaning. And you're doing things. And Troy is meditating. Although, I gotta say, the meteor shower skill he got from Psycasts expanded is... It's crazy strong. He single-handedly took out the siege on the last episode, so... That was quite amazing, gotta say. So, public execution, but we cannot execute the no-legs prisoners. Because they cannot walk over there. Nice excuse, isn't it? Holy crap, there's an entire zoo down here. Boy. If you'd aggravate that all at once, that'd be damn scary. Hey! Welcome, Ark. One of us, one of us. Alright, so... I finally got now all the slaves I need for proper blood feeding on Troy. There we go. I just want to have that hemogen level high, because, you know, safety first. Okay, so... Yay, some research getting done. Why on earth you aren't researching here at the high-tech lab, but you do you. Hey, Clyde, welcome. Well... Surely we are only seeing the beginning of biotech. That's for real. We don't have any bigger content mods yet. So there's I was lately checking out. There's a couple of extra gene mods right now, but I'm waiting for some consolidated versions. There's a skitter-scatter of things. I've seen a good AA mod that looked like it does introduce some well-made animal genes, so you can make more animal combos. And yeah, it's beginning. That's what I'm trying to say. It's beginning now. So right now I want to finish this run, and after that we're going to play some Mechanitor. Because I really want to try on out some Mechanitor gameplay too. Can't wait for that as well. Sounds like it's going to be amazing too. I just killed myself once while I was playing Mechanitor, because I was just playing like a greedy little schlop, and I got what I had coming. But well, it was okay. I mean, I don't take it hard. And RIMWORLD is one of those games where I actually enjoy losing quite a lot. So these things get deconstructed as well, you know. It's all valuable material. There we go. Gotta say though, I'm going to go for the next run, I think, back to Blood and Dust difficulty, because I start to, yeah, I'm always again at that point, and that's always my problem with RimWorld. It's either too easy or too hard. Right on, we can now create our own components. The age of components is upon us now. So, surgical supplier, that might be actually really something good. I do have some Glitter World mats, actually. Nice. Alright. But what I do want is a nice surplus of regular industrial medicine. Never grows old, never goes bad, always a good thing to have. So, I don't need that elephant tusk. I surely don't need that art. We made it for the sake of exports. Hospital beds. Well, I don't know. A lung. Yes, please. We are missing one. I mean, I could actually technically extract one, but who cares? Let's do some trade. I'll bring up 100 pieces of herbal medicine here on the tab. I don't need to balance that out. It's so hard at all. I should be actually just happy that I get some money gone. So, Hazish, there you go. Check out how damn generous we are. Oh, the Vanilla Races expanded one I didn't see yet. The Mythic and Mammalia one I already saw exactly. Well, there's so many stories you can play in this game, you know. I personally feel like RimWorld is one of the games that has one of the best replayability values out of everything that I've ever played. Don't want to over-exaggerate it, but it is as it is, you know. So, replayability of RimWorld is just amazing. So, let's create ourselves some clothing racks here too. Yeah, I could have taken the lung from a prisoner as well, but you know, sometimes you sell some. Mainly do that to get rid of some of that money or so. Oh no, the bots! Take them out! So, what's happening here? Are we overstraining the power grid for good? Well, good thing that I'm finally researching geothermal. That'll resolve that issue for good. So, kids, come on, we need those. So, dude got both lungs again. Local slave escape. Pepperoni and John are trying their luck again. Oh no. Oh no. You don't. You don't. You don't, guys. Let's see how the survival rate will be. John's still alive. Pepperoni? Is this Pepperoni's last stand? Oh well. Pepperoni is making it another time. I'm quite surprised. I didn't expect you to survive another time. This pigskin. He's really one of a kind. And John just lost his arm. You know, you don't mess around with Troy. You just don't. It's always the same, guys. So let's coagulate them both. I like the level of roleplay you can go for here. That's really cool. So, I mean, the true cruelty of the situation is that we don't let them die, you know? But seriously, Pepperoni, you have to be taken out of the way. The freezer is open. Stop that. So, are you happy now? Are you proud of yourselves? Was that attempt worth it? I certainly enjoyed it. Thanks. Thanks for trying. Come back again anytime. So, we want no... Okay, link settings. That's a fascinating new thing there. And apart from that, I'm going to allow everything. I just want no tainted, and I want no biocoded. There we go. And, well... Pepperoni and John, yeah. Pepperoni was renamed. Actually, Pepperoni's name was something else, but it was just that combo of a psychopathic, pretty, pizza-loving pigskin that motivated me to go a little bit further, you know? It just provoked me to go a little bit further. We are actually making more items, and the hat is one we got recently. That's a Hyperweave Authority cap, okay? That's, you know, that's for the dictator of the 56th century. Oh no, Pep's got an infection. Ollie, reach some health on the pigskin. Sleep, dude. But we do require some high priority on bed rest, and you tend that, dude. Sorry that I didn't notice your message before. The bot spam distracted me. So, preach health. Shazam. Okay, just remembered that Jesus is still on the wrong thing here. Mad gorilla. Cool. It's going to be some gorilla meat, dudes. So, Norbert, would you kindly... Who's going to be the second row? Or, well, let's pick up Nelson. Why not? Just want to make sure that the gorilla is not going to demolish any of my valuable traps. Basically. Because I don't like it to invest those traps for a random mad animal. I feel like that's a pretty big waste. Oh boy, he's fast. He's one fast dude. Okay. Alright. So we got the assault rifle in range. How much of a good shot are you, Nelson, actually? Oh yeah, okay. So Gorilla ain't fast anymore. That's one of the cool things when you hit a few bullets. There we go. Take that, you wild child. Okay. Wonderful. Tasty gorilla meat. Locally grown. Locally sourced. Okay. I do think that I would require a bit more personnel here on the fortress. I feel like we're not getting stuff done fast enough anymore. And also, we do have regular power outages here. So is that because of a problem in the power conduit circuitry, or is that... I think it's just us running out of power, but I just want to triple check. Alright. So, well... Obviously cannot wait until I have the... Brain lag. the geothermal tech down, so... Gotta shake Norbert out of the bed, to build some fresh solar generators by night. I build my solar generators at night. Cat girl mods. Well, each... If that's what you're... what makes you go... what makes you tick. I don't care. Or, I don't judge, I should rather say. So, we're going to make the Psyche tier. Forever and ever. I had a pretty hateful comment recently about somebody being quite pissed that I call it Psyche. I wondered then, what are other people calling that stuff? Psychite? Is that seriously what you're supposed to call it? I mean, I didn't take it too seriously, because everybody who wants to have a beef with me because of the wording of a made-up word, or the pronunciation of a made-up word, can be my guest to entertain me. But that's practically all I take out of that. Damn, John. You were so useful, and now you're not. Why did you have to have a run-in with Troy? Why did you just have to go and rebel? Questions we don't get answers for. Alright. I do enjoy that I'm bridging up this place so we have better logistics here. Dudes aren't running around unnecessarily anymore. So, we got Nelson as a cook. He learned it decently enough. Even without any passions. That's okay. So, drug synthesizing. What kind of work was that again? Here, crafting, right? So, we're going to need somebody on that duty as well. Let's see. I want some medicine cabinet air as well for the reefers, you know. So... Well... Spine ain't shattered. Or did I overlook somebody else's conditions? Well, my plan for John is a different one. Oh! Pepperoni's spine is shattered. Yeah, well. Looks like Pepperoni is finally one of the, is finally one of the people who's going to be blood providers. There we go. So, my dude, you had a good and meaningful life here. Well, I'm frankly surprised he made it that long. You know, if you check out the list of Pepperoni's medical conditions, you know, we got a shattered jaw that was a denture before that incident. We have peg legs. We have some severed thumbs and the like, but, you know, I didn't expect him to make it that long. Actually, my next plan was to go, to give him some opportunity to deuce it out. I hear Contest of Dominance. I wanted to do some slave fighting there, but, well, sadly didn't come together as intended, you know. We need some prisoners for those things again. Some legs, some legged prisoners, you know. We gotta keep ourselves somehow entertained until we build that spaceship. And I do notice that I have a severe shortage of plant duty, you know? Harvesting and the stuff isn't getting done properly. As you see here, the berry bushes aren't harvested at all. I need somebody for that job. Don't like see the Devil Strand burning like that, dudes. Just saying. How is this guy even alive with all his injuries? Well, partially that's because of the pigskin genome. They have that reduced pain thing going on for themselves, so they don't go down that quickly, so they can rack up more injuries. The rest is just plain out luck. I think that guy had no tough trait or anything. Just luck. Pepperoni was one tough dude. Now he's just part of my blood bag. But whatever. I mean, he had it coming. You don't rebel against Troy. You just don't. Yeah, that reduced pain perk is pretty powerful, isn't it? So, where we go? Alright. There's the sinful life here. People are smoking reefers, sipping psychic tea. Getting there. We should rather say rest in pieces. By the way, what can we actually extract out of this little dude here? So he got a liver, kidney, lungs. So we should really take those as spare part reserves for our dudes. Shouldn't have bought that lung at all, man. What kind of a slave noob am I? Alright, okay. I'll kindly forgive myself. So, we got to link the settings here, and that's for smoke leaf joints. And Yayo, and Flake. Might be not producing these things here yet, but I will eventually. Can you terminate pregnancy on male pawns? I don't know. That's one thing that I haven't tried out yet. Forgive me. So... okay. Stuff's not getting done fast enough here. I increased the workload by a lot by planting out some smoke leaf and some psychoid. I knew that, but on the other hand, we have to take care of that. So what do we have here? Militors, a smoke spewer. A smoke spewer is really nasty. I don't like that. The rewards aren't too appealing either. Alright. You know, the smoke spewer, that's one of the things that you actually have to care about, you know? That's something you cannot just ignore and let it roll. This has to be taken care of, sadly. You saw that you can't terminate pregnancy on pepperoni, yeah, obviously. Stayed down for 3 days without food. You must have starved by then, no? No? Or does the story end somehow else? So the ritual room is getting darn fancy by now. Okay. So the extra solar panels are doing the job. We do have the power. Although research is really just very, very slow. What's Troy doing the entire day? I gotta really monitor him for once. He is my dedicated researcher, actually. Royal Tribute Collector. Probably should sell some, but no. Actually not. We need our little prisoners. I mean, they are absolutely low care, you know, low profile in terms of care. You just need some food every now and then, that's all. Yeah, so Troy doesn't find much time for the research because of the many field hand duties he's on. And Nelson is busy cooking all day. Yeah, that explains a lot. So we're going to swap it out like that. No, well, that's difficult. Nah. Although I'll keep Hazish as a high priority cook now, simply because I know that we got not enough cooking force. Pepperoni was a cook, you know. We still need to replace Peps somehow. But this way, we won't get any research done. How to change more people. That's the only answer I find. More people. Oh, I did that once too. Just me gamer. I did that once too. It was in my colony. It was one 60-year-old lady that we took in one day, and one day she developed a frailty on top of her bad back, and then she wasn't able to get up again. And yeah, what can I say? The story ended with a bionic spine. Was cool. Would do again. It's those little cool stories that that I love RimWorld for. Alright, the reefer rolling has begun. So Kazuko is developing some cooking skills by doing this, crazily enough. I mean, that's at least worth something. And it's soon time for Troy to go death resting again. Damn. Yeah, I really need more dudes getting my jobs done. Or we could just research growth bats and grow ourselves some new colonists. It's also an option. Never goes old, eh? You can grow some darned quick, no passion, no skills characters. I mean it. You can create yourself totally blank slates with that. Okay. Well, situation could be better, but could be also worse. Look at Troy. He's finally doing some harvesting again. Yo, Void, welcome. Yeah, I somehow didn't feel like taking a long break time there. I'm vibing quite hard for this playthrough here. Really, really like that one. So, let's create ourselves some more assault rifles. I still have that on my duty list. And, so there's so much steel slag around. Oh, by the way, we can now make our own components. Hell yeah. Me likes. Yeah, there's some very ethical, debatable gameplay possible nowadays. No, I'm absolutely immune against the Achievathon thing there. Luckily, I'm quite happy that this kind of obsession is not one I'm indulging myself in. I already got enough compulsive behavior, but I find it very relatable. Right, so these will be the last assault rifles the colony needs. Finally some research, yeah. Sadly, Troy is going to have some bed rest, death rest soon. You can do whatever you want in the RimWorld's Falcon. That's the wonderful thing. So, terrain affordability, yeah. Radius expands in a couple of hours. I want to see if it's going to cover that little spatch here already or not. So, yeah, wonderful. Finally. I legit only did that, build that pump for this purpose there. To finally get a completely floored ritual room. You know, the important things in life. The important things in life. I do like this thing, though. Well, Void, I'm playing Logistical. If you don't know what Logistical is, you have saved yourself from some very, very compulsive game. If you already know what it is, you are doomed as I am. You know, I don't need anything else in the Achievathon business. I have Logistical. So, we could probably add in some new people into the sarcophagus area there, you know. But on the other hand, I don't want to let anybody of my collection here go for now. They are too useful, after all. One little nibble, two little nibble. I guess Troy would hate me for calling him the Nibbler. But, as the storyteller, I can do as I please. Yo, Nils, is it really necessary that you recreate now? Yeah, okay. I do have a lot of understanding for that completionist urge, though, Void. It's just human behavior, basically, you know? You want to do, you want to complete things for good and the like. It's very, very relatable. So, you want to hunt my sky eel? Be careful that my sky eel doesn't mess you up, Jaguar. Are you a leopard? Jaguar. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Give him a heart attack. Come on. Come on. So. So, well, actually, you know what? We're going to leave those two to their selves. I knew he didn't need help. Those Arcturan sky eels, they are so badass. Seriously. They are among the most scary creatures out there. Because of their electric thing there. The electric shock was it actually. And it took out its eye. Nasty little bugger. Yum. So, I warned that Jaguar. Didn't want to listen. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Logistical has a couple of thousand achievements, but that's only because you get an achievement for every completed city. It's basically a bit of a puzzle game where you have to fulfill the needs of cities, and it's totally based on real life maps, and it's amazing. It's pretty cool if you are a geography nerd like I am. Yo, Troy, death rest time? Oh, yeah, I'll put you into casket, man. Yeah, Cerulean is also pretty good, though. I mean, in the regard of being fair in terms of achievements. It's not just to piss you off. The achievements really reflect your passion with the game. It has horrible achievements? I don't think so. I thought this is what achievement hunters like, but heck, what do I know? I'm none of not of that tribe, you know. So we got ourselves a regular quality assault rifle. Norbert, get that. Get yourself one, Norbert. There we go. And who's lacking a proper weapon too? Yeah, here, disaster. So, don't want that, but I want that as the sidearm. Here we go. Actually, we gotta make ourselves some more chain shotguns too. I see, yeah. In that regard, you're true about, you're right about that. So... oh yeah, I know what I want to do here. Let's do this. Also, we do require another... burp. Where is it at? Orbital trade beacon. There we go. That room? No, this is going to be the storage for the workshop. Here I'm going to store all the textiles and all the stuff that is going to belong into the processing area here. Okay. I'm a little bit angsty here because it's so darned peaceful today. Okay. Here's going to be the Hall of the Fallen. Tell you what, we're going to fill that place already a bit. So, there we go. 1, 2, there. Bloodthirsty Crash. Sounds like another vampire quest. Yep. So... I'm not going to try and capture some Sanguophages. No, thank you. I have my own vampire lord already. Don't need another one, thanks. Party! That's rude, man. Troy just went into death sleep, and now they are partying. And it's Ollie inciting it. Damn. Yeah, I guess so, Balkan. I guess so. That would explain a lot. He's still digesting that flake. He had a bit too much. Shoot frenzy, Norbert. Great. So, our Octoran Sky Eel is back on track again. So, there we go. Some unnecessary building projects to keep our minions entertained. Raid Flutsot. Alright. Multi-angle and tribals. Right on. This is just going to be fun. Were they preparers or direct attackers? Direct attackers. Great. So, That's going to be fun. That's the type of raid that you totally can farm if you have automatic guns. We got automatic guns and we got combat animals, and we got one ollie, if necessary. We can put the ollie in between the enemies as well. Troy would be proud of them. So, welcome to Mount Twackington, by the way, where everybody gets a twack, or 2, or 3, or 4, just as you need. So, them dudes are damn resilient, though. Jackal dude is making the run with a nimble trade. Wow, what a douche! Holy crap, how? So, Jackal, the monster. Well, she failed at the last one, but whatever. So, first part of the crowd is already fleeing. Boring. There we go. Sending the animals! Ollie, run! Ollie is, of course, only a distraction for those fools. Ah, it's a Neanderthal raid. That makes a lot of sense why they are so damn tanky. So, them being Neanderthals, that only means... Is anybody here savable? Well, 2 hours. That sucks. Laro, you are dead in 2 hours. So, Ollie, you are quite super doctor. Who's my best doctor? Ollie, do you have medicine on your person? I highly doubt it. No, you don't. Alright, so, well, we're going to give it a try, you know. Mainly want to have that dude for his genes, you know. But I highly doubt that, even a strong doctor like him. Nah, damn. What a shame. That would have been awesome, but, well. Just doesn't come together when we don't have the help of Troy available. Yeah. Randy sent some cavemen to knock at my door. Oh no, Poinkak's door is burning. Can somebody please... Thanks. I don't want no toasted blood prisoner, thanks. So, it's again almost time for the Crimson Carnival. I like that. It's the second time in a row that I have that holiday upcoming when he's death resting. I like that. So we can't have a party when he's getting up. He likes. So, by the way, we do need some lighting here. Although, I gotta say, them dudes ate up all my traps. Like, entirely. That's quite scary. But Neanderthals are altogether best described with the word scary. I love what Biotech does there. With Biotech you have way more dangerous xenotypes than you had before. So yeah, Kazuko has to do the field work again. Doesn't help. Somebody has to do that. Because I definitely want to have more spiked traps again. Because, you know, a lot of these dudes would have been... this would have been way more of a problem if we wouldn't have had so many traps there. It's not exactly the unstoppable gene, but what with Neanderthals is they have the combination of toughness, which reduces the damage taken, and they have that reduced pain trait the pigskin also have. The unstoppable trait only lets them walk further when they get hit by a bullet. Like, they don't get slowed down by the impact, just like anybody else does. It's pretty amazing in that own regard, because that makes your Neanderthal soldiers slow-walking, unstoppable force. It's pretty cool. Alright. We're making slow progress here. Sadly, research is really halted, pretty much. So, that's what I totally need another colonist for. Because we're not getting anything done here too well. Or that's not a thing. But I think one or two more people that would do the trick. One or two more people and that should do the trick. I mean, that's the big downside with the Sanguophages. They are just unavailable for a while every now and then. And that also means you have one worker less. That's, I think, personally one of the biggest downsides. That you're missing a worker for a while every now and then. Let's put that mining on a lower priority for now. We don't have any really important mining projects going on, but I really want that timber. It's so darn important for me right now. Because, you know, gotta keep those defenses up at all times. Also, I'm noticing a constant decline on my food tab. We do obviously not produce enough food for the entire colony there. So, gotta work on that one too. I mean, basically I could also try and do some hydroponics. I mean, I really have more than enough room in here. But, well... It's a permanent summer tile. I don't think that hydroponics are that necessary. Well. Plus of the hydroponics is, though, that they grow stuff much faster than regular agriculture does. That's a real big plus. John's unsuppressed. Say, do I not have anybody here on the wardening duty? Ollie? Or is it that Ollie, as a non-violent person, cannot suppress? Stop them. That's the thing, hey? Oh, so these things need to be refilled with hemogen? I had literally no clue. Okay. So that means we're going to put our dude Pepperoni on the hemogen farm. No. There we go. That's a good boy. What's the blood? That's what the blood bags are for. Yeah, well, your Sanguophage can also just use them as food. There's that's 20 points of hemogen in every pack. You also can use them, and that's the really cool part, as transfusion for your other colonists. So whenever somebody is suffering from a heavy blood loss, you can use them on non-Sanguophages as well, which is really, really cool, I think. So, dudes. John! You know, hey dude, John. One-armed John. How about removing the stinks out of our colony, eh? There's my boy. I might be even considering you I might be even considering a prosthetic for you, man. Probably. Most likely not, because he's going to screw it up again. I know it. Good job, John. Hey, Troy! Troy's back up. Nice. Okay. So, let's have some meal. You know, the meal after getting up is always the tastiest, I guess. And let's just hope we're getting some research done now. I mean, I rewired Kazuko that she's doing less mining and more plant duty. So I personally think there might be a good chance that Troy is now going to be more researching. I really hope he does. What is Psychic Soothe? A Psychic Soothe is a temporary effect which gives your the people of a specific gender, most of the time it is, a mood boost. It's like pleasant thoughts all day. There's also the other version that's called a Psychic Drone, which debuffs your mood. So that's also a thing. Alrighty, so I'm not too concerned about the food situation, by the way, because we're just going to hunt ourselves some. That's at least my plan. So, the Crimson Carnival. There we go. Evil Party. Boring. Oh, come on, Troy. Oh, we can reform the Ideologian, so... What up next? So... Is there any other meme that I want to add into? Gladiator. Hand-in-hand combat. No, thanks. I don't want to disapprove the usage of guns here. Guns are just too useful. So, I'm going to take a short break here. I'm going to leave you guys for a second. Nature calls, and I'll be right back with a new drink. Alright. Very, very sorry for the interruption. So, astrology and Bushido. So, let's see. Aristocratic. Oh. No. So, cultured. Rating. Well, astrology, mood dictated by stars. Oh, I like that. This sounds great. Choose at most 4 memes. Okay, we are at the maximum memes here, so that's that. No more meaningful reforms possible, I guess. But there was one thing. We don't care about corpses. That really pissed me off the last time. Execution. Horrible if innocent, so... respected if guilty. So, wait a sec. My significant other wants to know something from me. There we go. So we cannot really look at Bushido there because we don't have it, so let's see. Violence acceptable. Well, there's not really much that I want to add in there, so we could add in a specialist though. Shooting specialist. What do we get there? This unlocks pretty much every other thing though on a character. I pretty much hate that for it. But we can put that up and have a researcher then, you know? So let's call him the Crimson Eye. Maybe that's a shitty name, but who cares? Somebody has a better name. We still have a moment's chance there. So let's see. Symbol burning. I like that. So random recruit. Oh yeah, I like this one too. Why not? Rejection of gods. Here we go. Okay, I think that was a nice, the bullet. Alright, that's also pretty cool. Sorry, I saw that light. We can rename it later, though. I don't have a candidate for that yet. That's the sad thing. Because, wait a sec. Was I just allowed to? I hope I don't. So, yeah, the game allowed me to do the same. No! Well, I need to cheat a moment, because I forgot to add in something to actually burn at my ritual burning. That's really weird. Usually you cannot pick that without some sacrificial item. Weird. That's really strange. Alright. Sorry, that was just necessary because actually you cannot even pick that without this trait or without that building. When you generate a ideology with the ritual burning thing, it doesn't allow you to create that ideology if you don't have something to burn. Best at shooting, who isn't Troy? Yeah. Well, we do have a lot of people who are actually eligible. Norbert, Nelson, Hizish. They are all pretty good. I don't want to pick up one of them yet. One of them now because the shooting specialist, like I mentioned, does reduce the amount of jobs they do quite tremendously. And right now, I'm not even getting my workload done in the first place, so I don't want to intensify that problem, you know. We're going to have a shooting specialist as soon as this colony is really, really rich and ready for it. But let's try if we can't set up or do that ritual burning thing and get yourself some free recruit there. Who knows? Might work. Yay! More chain shotguns! So, where are they now? That's a Tux bomb launcher. Here. Got some really funky looking skins here. Ugh. Ranged loadout, Javi. Come on. I don't think so. I like my simple sidearms slightly overpowered. I don't care. So, total mass, maximum mass per sidearm. Here we go. Now, chain shotguns are also eligible. I mean, I don't want to have the mod background to have a rocket launcher or other super heavy weapons as secondary weapons, but a chain shotgun. You know, short range, long range, I like that. Missing cloth. It's a filthy lie. Hey, welcome, Blood. Nice to see you, man. So, we're going to go for a ritual burning here. Why not? Or symbol burning, I'm sorry. Fun rejection of gods. Love it. Recruiter named Barker. Awesome. Hop on in, lady. So, she's incapable of dumb labor. Iron-willed and industrious. Wow. Great traits. Holy crap. Nice. I like that. So, she's not necessarily the best candidate for many things, but she is one good handler for human people. So that's one good thing. And we're going to leave her the field work now. She'll grow into her job. That's no biggie. It's gonna get there. Oh shoot, how did I make that happen? Damn. Yep, that's one really nice trait combo. The incapability of dumb labor and caring is a little bit nasty, but well. She could be Troy's wife. If Ollie doesn't want to take that spot. Okay. So far, so good. So that helped a lot. It's freed up the schedule just like I needed it. She's just a little bit crappy at her work. She's not going to learn too fast because she ain't got no passions or anything, but I know from experience that this will go well over the course of the time. This will just go well over the course of the time. It's not the first time that I have situations like these. So Barker, you need a gun. So we ain't got any decent guns again. Jeez. So, alright. Needs more assault rifles then. Yeah, the very important building projects here are getting done all quite thoroughly, though. That's okay, though. Now then. Ugh, so relieved. Finally somebody's there to get the jobs done that we're backing up there. Troy has an inspired recruitment. We're not going to recruit anybody of these though, Troy. And you know it. These are way past recruiting. Damaged goods. Ooh, clothing. So, another authority cap. Dock leather this time. Okay. Whatever Randy wants to tell me with that. Oh, I want to have another sacrificial flag for the next time already. Might take a while until we get there, but it's never bad to be prepared already. There are so many cool things. I mean, I was quite uncreative with that one, actually. I don't think that this is too creative here. But on the other hand, it's quite decent cliche vampire meme set. So it's okay. Don't want to sound too unhappy about that. But I know that I can do better, you know. Okay, so geothermal, finally. Damn, that took a while. So let's go for waters next. I do have reinforced barrels. I do have fuel. I do have steel. So we can't create our own shells. So let's do this. While we're at it, could you kindly dismantle a couple more of these? Because it's geothermal generator time. There we go. Here we go. And we're going to put a wall around it. Just for its own safety. I do like to wall in my generators out of one simple reason. Raiders, you know? This way, the raiders are not going to get a easy whack on that thing. And most importantly, they often don't even know it exists. That's pretty great. We really do need some more steady power source here, though. Oh, need components. Yeah, sure. I marked you guys the area where you will find components, you buffoons. Okay. Well, space battle is always a problem if it is directly on top of your base. That's, there's not much you can do against that. If that happens, you're screwed. Combat supplier. A freaking combat supplier. Guys, finally. Now that I have crafted assault rifles for my entire colony myself. Thanks, Randy. Just what I needed now. Not anymore, but thanks anyways. So, maybe they got something great for us. Who knows? I don't want to sound mopey here before we saw their stockpiles, but an auto pistol, a combat handgun, one grenade launcher, at least one piece of gear that's actually somewhat desirable, a phoenix armor. That's pretty spiffy though. Can I afford? I would love to be able to afford. Don't think so though. Pyrophobic gene pack, just what you need. Yeah. Damn. I would love that armor though. I mean, I don't have the items for that. Even if I'd sell all my reinforced barrels, I wouldn't hit the 4.1 grand we'd need. Pretty close-ish though, but no. I'm not willing to give all I have for that. Because it ain't that good, you know. It ain't bad, but it ain't that good. So, Kazuko, how's the cooking? John! You fool, John. Alright. Let me send Troy after you. So. You do know that the vampire is walking faster than you, John. You do know that he's also got long, jumpy legs. There we go. Nah, we're not gonna shoot him. Let's see how that'll go. So, we took out one leg, and, yeah. So. Come on, dude. It's not worth it, my man. It's not worth it. You shouldn't try to escape us here. You just should not. Nobody escapes this place. Alright, John. Seems like you need a new leg, eh? It's leg day. There we go. So... that's our colony. Bunch of psychos. Gotta love it. So at least we're not doing one critical, horrible failure after another, at least, anymore. You know, one day when this colony will be truly, truly mature and civilized, we're actually going to build them new limbs. Whenever something down, some limb goes off, we're going to build a new one for them. Body enhancement. Seems like John expected to make a run for the caravan there. Okay then. I mean, one day there must be a caravan or anything that's interested in buying my stuff. I end up so often with caravans and trade ships not being interested in at all in my stuff, you know. It's amazing. But that's Randy, you know. Randy taketh, but Randy also taketh, you know. In case you didn't know, now you know. So, Mr. Hizish, we're going to make him our hunter. It's time. Yo, John, back up on your feet, man. On your foot. Huh. Damn, we need a new slave. The old one is not making it too much. Well. Major break risk. John, come on. Do you need some bliss? I got bliss. But I'm not wasting my sight focus on you. I need that sight focus if Randy should decide to drop a bunch of siegers on top of us. John, tantruming. Malnourished. Dude, you are actually able to eat by yourself, so you know what? We're going to arrest you, my man. Get arrested. Loop-de-doo. I don't want my property to destroy any of my property. Got it? Stop it. Stop right there. Good boy. You know, you have to put some control on him. Barker, though, she really came in damn handy here. Let's see. Well, yeah, you know what? It's a jolly good time to get rid of John. You know, John, I was just, you know, you don't behave like that here, but don't you worry, you get your own place here in the Hall of Fame. So, the sarcophagus bears an artwork of chiefs playing dice. The scene takes place on the outskirts of a hamlet. Almost every shape in the image seems to be vertical. Yeah. A irrelevant piece of art for a irrelevant colonist. Fitting. All too fitting. Darn solar flare. So, Union of Asdor. How important are you guys, actually? Hmm? Are you important? No, you're not. You know what? Be my guests. So I need somebody else who's good at doing these things. Seriously? Nobody? Ah, Barker. You see? She just seems a damn good fit for this place. So, there we go. You're one of us now. So, alright. Hostile, Union of Astor. Weird. I don't quite understand why. You guys are so damn prejudicial, you know? Only because we did a little bit of a kidnapping here. You're that mean to us. So Troy is already busy with that. So how dangerous is that, dude? Oh yeah, very, very dangerous. Not. So let's do a little bit of a combo. There we go. Chain shotgun. Hide behind there. And then get on over to the knife and give him some nice little stabs until he's finally put down and ready to be captured. She's really a natural, I gotta say. Righto, so we got our new slaves. You know, a delicate, nervous wimp. Wonderful. So first on, we cannot convert him. Unwaveringly loyalty. So, but we can enslave them. Interesting. So we cannot convert people with unwavering loyalty. I didn't know that, actually. That's true, John. That's true. So, that dude. We don't want him to die, though. Dr. Ollie. Dr. Ollie. Emergency, Dr. Ollie. Dr. Ollie, MD. We have an emergency. Alright. So, you dude. Yeah. They're perfect. I mean, we just need fresh slaves, you know. Every now and then this colony needs fresh workers. That's just a very, very good way of getting the job done. So, there we go. Good job, guys. Good job. And Bakker just slipped on the authority cap too. She really, really seems to be hell-bent on being the next Sanguophage here. But I'd say Ollie has that spot already. So Zostrus has some infection there. That sucks. Let's preach. Oh, you cannot preach health on somebody who's of the wrong ideology. I have no clue. Sleeping sickness. So, all right. Luckily, it's only Kazuko from our own folks, which is suffering that disease. So we're gonna put her on bed rest here right away. And let's tend Kazuko first. Really hope it'll be good enough. 50%, is that good enough? Ish. It's a positive though. It's a net positive, that is. We're going to wait until she's not sleeping anymore. And then we're going to put some counseling on her. Would be a shame to lose good old Kazuko. What the hell? Alright, she's too good to be true. We knew that. Damn. She's a Luciferium addict. Huh. Alright. What a cool girl. Damn. We need the... She's actually damn fitting for our colony. Dude. So, first things first, we got to change our research and set it up for cryptosleep caskets. Nah, not time to die. It's time to set up a cryptosleep casket so we can freeze her until we got enough of the red pills to keep her going whenever we need her, you know? That's like having a super soldier on ice. Pretty cool. Orbital Factory. Damn, that's lucky. That's one of the best. So hopefully they will have something in store for us. That'll come in handy, finally. Okay, so they got 526 components. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what these things are good for, you know. So we're going to buy ourselves some of these. There we go. So I hope they're going to buy some jank off of me. So let's see. We can sell off a lot of drugs here. That lowers the tab already. Perfect. We're getting somewhere. So, weapon-wise, well, let's sell away that awful weapon. Nobody wants awful weapons. Seriously. Those prices are better than I have them in my memory. Anti-material rifle. What I want. Damn. These are so awesome. Alright. Well, I won't say anything about that, John. I'll just leave you guys to your fun. So, okay. We gotta tune down on the regular components. Let's buy only 10 of them, but I want that anti-material rifle, man. I want that. I just cannot say no to that. This is just such an amazing weapon, you know? Alright, so that's Barker, hey? Infection on Zostrus. Yeah, well, that doesn't really add up to anything, you know? Alright, so who's the best shot here? Nelson and Norbert. So, Sergeant Nelson, how about that, dude? So, the downside of that is, though, quite simply said, we don't have a new colonist then. Because Sparker will be not permanently available for this place. So, Nokrikan, weren't you? Yeah, so... Off to bed. Off to bed. Shoo shoo. Because seriously, I cannot afford another person dying here, or dying is a little bit harsh, but you know what I mean. So, Kazuko is net positive. So let's preach some health there, because it's really darned annoying when they... Sleeping sickness is really, really bastard, a real bastard among the diseases, you know. That's why I'm taking so much care about that. So we got field hands and mining dudes. So actually, once these two dudes are going to be, once these two dudes are ready, they're going to be quite useful for us. But first, they gotta get there. Oh, sorry, Balkan. I totally forgot about that. So, I'm going to pick up that dude for you. I mean, yeah, I'm that scatterbrained, you know. I really need, I need a reminder of that every now and then. So, we got ourselves some slaves. That'll be super handy. And now, Nels, you know, let's have some fun. Oh boy. I love anti-material rifles, and I shall show you why. So, this is the perfect victim, the boulder mid, but check this out. This is one of the most satisfying gun noises in this damn game. I don't know why, but I can't get enough of that. I could listen to this all day, you know. This is one scary sounding gun for sure. And it's, by the way, the most powerful sniper rifle that I have in this mod pack, so... I mean, it is powerful enough to make a boulder mid bleed. Do you know how hard it is to make a boulder mid bleed? In case you don't know, it's extremely hard. I shot off his nose. Damn. Okay. I love this. So. Well, good old anti-material rifle. I love it. It's really an asset. And we better start farming some animals too. So, well, the northeast Lonshura people I won't be touching. They are non-primitives, and therefore I really do enjoy them. Medical emergency. Dude. Steer. Minus 32%? Oh, well. So, that doesn't sound like there's anything bad happening here. Weird. So, Lonshura visitors. Yeah, well. Alright, everybody. It's almost 2 hours in. My brain needs a break. I hope you enjoyed the show. I surely did. It's been hell of a time today. And we're gonna get there. So, there's only a couple of episodes left, I think, before we can start building that spaceship. And yeah, thanks for hanging out, you all. It's been a good time. Leave a comment down below if you have enjoyed the episode, and feel free to leave a thumbs up or a subscription to the channel if you haven't done so already. So there's also, if you missed the stream, links to Discord and Twitter, so you can't just hook yourself up there. I announce all the stuff before it happens. And last but not least, a quick pointer into the description box's playlist link, so you can check out all the other episodes of the Sanguophage there as well. And of course, a quick pointer to the support links. Patreon, PayPal, and Buy Me a Coffee are waiting for you to give this channel some support. So, that pointer being done, thanks for the good time, and see you soon.